Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Black Fire here, back here with another one. Alright, so y'all see that title, y'all see that thumbnail, y'all already know what to do. Hit that like button for your boy and subscribe if you new. Alright, so for today we about to get into King Crooked's. What the fuck was that? Oh, I forgot my fucking lights got a shortage in it, so they might be flickering on and off. But yeah, so we about to do Backstage, King Crooked and JOELL ORTIZ. About to get into the rest of this album once it finally drop. For all of you guys who wants to hear my thoughts on this whole situation regarding the slaughterhouse and all four of them, because I just got through seeing a couple videos of Royce and Joe going at JOELL, and then King Crooked coming back with his response. So I'm gonna talk about all that after the video. So if you want to hear my thoughts on that, then just stick around to after the video. But without any further ado, let's get into it. Let's get started. Before we get started, y'all just got through seeing the girl with the fucking lips, right? Hers is not as egregious as I seen people who tried to get the collagen, I believe that's what it's called, right? Collagen. Yeah, when they put the little, when they put the fat in their lips, so they make their lips bigger and stuff like that. Because for people who have small lips, I guess it's not. It's something that they want. They want the bigger lips. For some people, for some women who does that, it looks crappy. They look like clowns. I'm not trying to talk shit about people who does it. It's just the way it looks to me. It looked like it hurt low key. Like it looked like their lips are just stuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like it don't look cute. But for some people it do. But for most people who does it, at least most people I've seen that have done it, it looks crappy. I just had to throw that out. What the fuck is going on with these lights? Come on, stay on. You gotta buy me some new ones, shit.
Alright, y'all, you know what it is. Let's go. Slaughterhouse on 3. Come on, man. 1, 2, 3. 4 of us backstage, we say a prayer. Come out one by one and sound off. I see it like I'm near. A hand in the air, felt energy everywhere. Point that mic in the crowd, they go line for line anywhere in the song. Organically built an empire. Once that spark master talent on paper, I knew we'd catch fire. From red spiders to pulling up in that red spider. The sold out shows without Joe, we tore that Best Buy up. Before Royce and Crook was sober, man, this shit was ill. We sip to kill, give groupie bitches the dick and chill. Joe ain't drink, but he partied on them prescription pills. The one video depicted how we was living for real. Backstage, man, we was like brothers. Nobody would fall, cause everyone would be each other's crutches. But here's a little something you ain't know. We split the dough, and after the tour was over, so was the show. No hanging out, no phone calls, just holiday texts and emails from management on what's probably up next. But no amount of money is bigger than ego. Niggas doing deals on the side like Nicki and Casino. Joe, you thought you was the head Gambino. Made decisions with no regard for the next man. We know that.
Yep, and that line right there, basically illustrates what was going on in the other videos that I seen. Especially the one with King Crooked. He was basically explaining that, like that whole little Crooked thinks he the head was thinking he's the head Gambino, doing things without without any regards of anybody else.
That rollie lit up nice, it had the large down, but you was on your ish for that ice, just like you are now. Royce, we was pretty tight, then you got around Mike and let him sell you JOELL lies at a discount price. But you know quick, nigga, the block enforcer. Only thing you had up on me was that rocket launcher. Got guns too, we had some fun too. Mic check 1, 2, so this is what it's come to. That last phone call revealed it was the last days. Man, I wish real life was like Backstage. Green room bottles full as fuck. Bad bitches around that nobody else could touch. Bags full of money. four-headed monster, who want a problem with us? But see, the problem was us, and a whole lot of stuff we probably should have discussed. But we here now, no going back. Hey, at least shit was real when we was backstage.
Man, before Cricket get into it, man. I wonder if they really did what. I wonder if they really was having discussions about it. Like, you know how King Cricket, he's very transparent about the moves he make. Like, you know, he lets you know exactly what's going on, exactly how everything went and stuff like that, so that you can't call him a liar, because he documents everything he does. You know, so I know that they've been having discussions about it, but I wonder if they was having discussions about everything that was going on while the group was together, before they actually broke up, before Joe retired and all this extra stuff. Was they having discussions about turmoil within the group, or did the group explode? Did the group break up, and then they tried to have discussions about bringing them back together before? You know what I mean? You know how like in relationships, there are signs, that you guys are about to break up, or signs that the girl or the guy is about to cheat. And before it actually happens, or before y'all break up, y'all could have had discussions. Y'all could have came together and talked about it, but y'all didn't. And then after, either the cheating happens or the breakup happens, then y'all try to talk about it, or try to, let's go to counseling, let's do this, let's do that. Like, y'all should have did it while y'all was in a relationship, But I digress. Let's get into it.
Dear God, thank you for letting me wake up. Feel like I'm in the land of Canaan. Feel like we are the sons of Jacob. Four brothers who destined to break up, but when we meet up in Egypt to make up, the snake up the tree life, offered the apple to Eve. See, I bit the forbidden fruit, then I hit the chapel to grieve.
Hitting it with the biblical bars. I like that shit.
Offered the apple to Eve. See, I bit the forbidden fruit, then I hit the chapel to grieve. Cause I knew the truth. In Babylon, shackled by thieves in the lion's den, I triumphed when Daniel believed. I was a slave to my loyalty. Measure the pressures like trying to measure the desert. Feeling lesser and lesser. Joseph never treasured my efforts. He couldn't spot a goat like shepherds and lepers, but I'm a king.
He couldn't spot a goat like shepherds and lepers, but I'm a king. Come on, bruh.
Treasured my efforts. He couldn't spot a goat like shepherds and lepers, but I'm a king like Nebuchadnezzar. Bag of gold for us, I took to Zion, but the three-man story didn't fit in the book of Ryan.
Three-man story couldn't fit in the book of Ryan. I like that shit. Y'all know Book of Ryan is Royce's, one of Royce's albums, which to me was like, one of my top 10 favorite albums. The album right there was dope as fuck when that shit dropped.
If I didn't say that rock hit me like the one that shook Goliath the giant, I dropped quickly. Trying to organize the Last Supper. If Joseph is married to retirement, why we making the fans suffer? Y'all making our path rougher. In the belly of the whale like Jonah, we ate sushi, and that's such a rap hustler for ya.
Oh man, this whole goddamn bar he's throwing the biblical bars in with the shit that he's talking about. This shit's dope as fuck.
Y'all making our path rougher. In the belly of the whale like Jonah, we ate sushi, and that's such a rap hustler for ya. I'm the Samson that y'all made. Delilah gave me a ball fade. Cut off my crown, now I'm tied to two pillars. It's all around till God sent me the strength to bring the house of slaughter down. I died and came back as John the Elder. Wrote a book about our bad ways, a revelation about our last days. Now it ain't nothing left to tell you, this the last page. The story's over, no more Backstage. I guess I thought shit was sweet, cause sugar and salt look the same, you know what I mean?
That was a dope ass line. I thought shit was sweet because sugar and salt looks the same. He thought it was one way, but actually something different. Actually something totally different.
It wasn't real, and God gave me the signs. That's why this verse is biblical. Cream bottles full as fuck, bad bitches around that nobody else could touch. Bags full of money, choppers on the bus. The four-headed monster, who want a problem with us? But see, the problem was us, and a whole lot of stuff we probably should have discussed. But we here now, no going back. Hey, at least shit was real when we was Backstage.
Man, that shit was deep. Man. Alright, y'all, so yep, that was Backstage. Let me know how you guys felt about that. Let me get into the videos that I saw a little bit earlier. So basically, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen it, but the video that I saw was basically Royce and Joe Budden basically talking about, having a live stream about, about the things that King Crooked and Joel said, right? So while they're having the discussions, they're going back and forth and talking, Joel wind up showing up in the video, right? So then they having their talks, they having their discussions, and it seemed like Royce especially Royce is basically was playing semantics with Joel, and because Joel wound up saying that they declined the offer, they declined the deal that was on the table for Slaughterhouse, and that Royce and Joe declined the deal. And Royce is basically saying like, oh, so then tell me when did I exactly decline the deal, because I didn't technically decline the deal. I didn't say that I didn't want to do it. Joe Budden didn't say he didn't want to do it. So what the hell are you talking about, right? So you try to make Joel seem like he's lying, right? So Joel's like basically saying like bro, what the hell are you talking about? You basically said that if Joe Budden retires, which he did, we're not doing a 3-man group. You're not doing it without Joe, so you declined the deal. The deal's on the table. You don't want to do it, and then so Royce is like, no. When did I exactly say that I wasn't doing the deal? And Joe Budden's basically sitting there. He couldn't get a word in at first because because Royce and Joel was basically going back and forth. If you want to see the video, I'm gonna leave the description. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below, so you can actually see the video. Cause I'm not about to break it down, bit by bit, but I'm just, give my little 2 cents about what I saw. So basically, when Joe got into the conversation, actually start talking about what he was talking about, you could kind of tell how Joe argues. So now I can kind of see, in his albums and stuff like that, he'll talk about how how he has discussions with the females that he be talking to, and how he's very toxic, and how his relationships are toxic. So you can kind of tell in this video the way that Joe argues, or the way that Joe articulates his point. And when he hear you articulate your point, he's the type of person that you can't argue with, or the type of person that you can't go back and forth to have a discussion with, because he'll take what you say and twist it, or he'll make it about himself, and won't get into the root of what the problem is, right? So basically Joel's asking him like what is me and King Crooked doing that's so fucked up, like what's your issue with it? And Joe basically saying like everything's wrong with it, and then just gets up and walk off like a little ass kid, like yeah, I said something, and then just walk off. And Joel's like nah, nigga, get back here, like what you talking about? What you mean everything? So it was just a fucked up situation. And basically at the end of the video, some fuck yous, get thrown around, and Joe's basically accusing Joel and Crooked of doing this for the money and doing this for the bag, and calling it disgusting, calling it egregious, and this, that, and the third. And at this time, Royce ain't saying nothing. He's just kind of quiet, just listening. and basically really making it seem like Joel's like basically doing all that. Him and King Crooked is doing all this, you know, for the money and doing all this for clout because Joe was out doing his thing, you know, his podcasting thing, you know, which is profitable, which, you know, he's making a lot of money from and getting a lot of success from, you know, in his retirement, you know, which everybody's happy for. You know, you're always happy, you know, when a person, you know, is doing what he can, you know, to get the money. But he's letting all that success go to his head. He's letting all that success of what's going on outside of Slaughterhouse, or what went on outside of Slaughterhouse, go to his head. You know, which is unfortunate. And then Royce is, you know, doing his own thing. You know, came out with a couple albums and doing his own thing. So basically, Royce and Button is basically moved on from Slaughterhouse and left Joel and King Crooked kind of in limbo. You know, they out doing their own thing too, but they're trying to get the group back together, and it seemed like these two dudes didn't. So now that Royce and I mean, now that Crooked and Joel is basically, you know, burying Slaughterhouse essentially and doing their own thing, now all of a sudden Royce and Joe Budden want to come out like what you talking about? No. Y'all didn't have a conversation with us. We wanted to do it, but y'all didn't have a conversation with us, and this is egregious. Y'all just doing this because of this, that, and the third. You know, so it's kind of a fucked up situation, you know, overall. So then it skips over to King's Crooked response to their video, and you know, King Crooked is basically illustrating how he basically had a deal on the table, you know, for the group, and they was gonna have ownership in the deal, you know, so it wasn't gonna be like they was signing their life away under some management, you know, that was gonna be a fucked up situation. So he's basically articulating all of that. And basically saying that the deal was on the table, and Joe Budden and Joel had a conversation, and Joe was basically saying to Joel that he wasn't going to do it, and that he was going to talk to King Crooked about it, and saying that he didn't want to do the deal, but never did get back to King Crooked, never had that conversation. So they never got resolved. You know, so it's kind of fucked up. But you know, I digress. We go check out the album. We go check out the rest of the songs once it drops, you know, and get the full story of what's going on. You know, because it's kind of unfortunate. You know, because you know, Slaughterhouse was my favorite group. You know, all four of them is you know, my favorite artists, basically, all four of them. You know, so it's very, very, very unfortunate. And you know, but you know, we're here for the music, so that's what we're here for. So for all you guys who stayed and listened to me talk, you know, I know it wasn't you know, I'm not the best, you know, speaker and everything like that, you know, especially on camera. I kind of get nervous and I start, you know, saying a lot. You know, I'm working on it. But for y'all who stayed, you know, thank you for rocking with me. And I know it's a very long video, but thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.